Main video 718. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. You got something to say? Let's have a conversation.
Jay was definitely wanting to see him go, but at the time, the marketing was different. How to break an artist. You know what I mean? So it wasn't the same. Every few years, marketing and how you break artists, it adjusts. You know, so I think at that time, Jay was used to the old way, and Fifth was getting busy and trying to figure out how to really break through the market and be known by all the industry as well as the whole music lovers in the world. You know what I mean? So at that time, Jay was just like, you know, doing what he was doing, but Fifth was like trying to figure out records like how to rob. It's gonna get this person attention. It's gonna get everyone attention. It's gonna get the industry. So he thinking of how to market himself to blow, and he's just trying to get there. But Jay got a whole bunch of artists on the roster, like I said. So he was just another one. He was the newest one. Of course, Jay put him on that Onyx record,
React.
which was a big look for him.
That shit was dope.
And that's what got us to play, oh, who's that? You know what I mean? So that was the beginning. Jay helped. He contributed.
Right.
He done contributed to all of us, where so many people he done helped in Queens and all over. You know what I mean? And that's one thing about Jay that no one can say wrong. Like
Rest in peace, Jam Master.
Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. You know what I mean? And shout out to Davey D and all of them from Hollis and from Queens, from my hood, because growing up in my hood, just crossing over Hollis Ave, and you see him run DMC in a Benz and Jay in a Land Cruiser, and you just seeing these idols, and you see Stretch in an MPV. Like, I grew up in a place where everybody was at. You go to Linden and you go to 190, 180, you see Q-Tip and Fife, and you go to Farmers, you see LL. So I was surrounded by that shit. And that shit in my hood just made me like want to be in the hip hop. Just going to the park and seeing Curtis Blow, he's sleeping in the park at certain times. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he not from my hood, but he'd be working with Davey D. I don't know what he was doing in the park. But I done seen him in the park, bro.
He was outside, man.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Maybe he should have been inside. Maybe that's the time to
Sleeping
go
in the
with.
park, man.
Maybe that's the time to go with inside.
For real.
But now you're not just like the whole G Unit experience, going up and catching Fifth and him confiding in you what the plan was. Now you're a part of a team. Now you're not just individual Sean Money XL, the dope producer who did this record, that record, but now you're like under an umbrella. Was that an intentional move? Did you mean to like really rock with this dude that tough, or did the records just keep going and you never stop?
So the original umbrella was literally just me and him. Right?
Yayo
and them was nowhere around when we first started. But when we got in my basement, a few weeks after he was cutting his records, it's like, I'm gonna bring my homies too. Now Yayo come in my crib, the first time he rap in the basement, I'm like, yo, why he sound like that? Then I go in my booth, he's on the opposite side of the mic. He don't even really know how to rap.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he on the opposite side.
I never heard that before. That's
in
crazy.
the filter, bro. Like, he behind. I'm like, bro, why you sound like that? So, like, they used to holding mics and rapping with Shy the DJ that from their hood. Like, they doing it like this. They not used to going in vocal booths. Fifth knew it. You know what I mean? So Fifth, and then that was the first introduction to Yayo. And then Yayo was like, I'm gonna bring my homie. He brought Banks, and that's how it started. But this was happening way before Yayo and Banks with me and Fifth. You know what I mean? And then when that happened, then Banks got in that booth and was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
What's this right now? And he was going in. He was younger too, you know what I mean? So he was way younger. So at that time, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be crazy. He was like, yo, help me get this, and I got you. I was like, let's go, bro.
What I want to ask real quick, what was it like the night that you heard that he got shot, 50 Cent?
It wasn't night.
Did you hear that night
of?
of?
It was middle of the day.
Right.
Listening to Hot 97. This female host. I'm trying to remember her name. It's a female host.
Not Angie.
Not Angie, not Sunny. I think she's in Philly now, but she was a female host.
Oh shit.
Hot 97? It wasn't Wendy Williams.
I think
No,
she's
no, no,
Spanish,
no.
too.
Oh, and I'm thinking of somebody else because I'm thinking of the brown skin.
It's not TT Torres, right?
Nope.
No,
Definitely
not-
before that.
Coco.
Nope. I can't
Oh,
remember
shit.
her name. She's just been out the game. I haven't seen her in
Okay.
decades.
If it's who I think it is,
And she was the one that announced it. Now, meanwhile, I'm in my Tahoe at this time.
moved up from
What?
the
I
MPV.
moved up from the MPV. I'm in my Tahoe. Son in the back seat. 1 year old. What? I know there's only one hospital you're going to go to if you get shot. Jamaica Hospital. I pull up to Jamaica Hospital. I see Kev. I see everybody from, that I knew from his hood. They were all in the hallway just going crazy. Grandmom, I'm like, just wow. And I got my son, so I couldn't stay long. It was like, nothing, you can't go upstairs. You can't do nothing. So I was like, wow. So then from that point on, I just went home and listened to the station. And then I just started calling his grandmother like shortly after until I could get through and then until he could finally call back.
And y'all have been rocking for how long up to that point?
So we've been like, he got shot with 2001, 2000. So
2000,
we
yeah.
was 96. This is 4 years in. It's 4 years in.
Of you running him through the circuit,
Doing Powder Dollar, doing everything before he made it, running him through the DJs, running around, coming down from Bearsville, getting him to Queens. Whatever I could do, I'm there. And this is a lot before producing, really. I only did like 2 tracks for him at this time.
and his work ethic. You talk about that a lot. Like the
Never
fact
seen
that-
nothing like that, bro. Never seen nothing like that. That's why I'm calling like, yo. So then he finally called back. He got shot in May. I didn't get a call till September that year.
Damn.
His mouth was wide.
Right.
He had to rehabilitate.
What were you doing during that span of time?
Producing in the crib, working with everyone, trying to get it on. Just keep it going.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? That's when the Beanie record was happening. Traj came out that year. Things was moving for me. I was in a good space. Jane Blaze had a deal at Jive. So I had multiple things running.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to tell him because he got shot in May. I brought my house in June. So I'm like, yo, bro, I got my crib, bro. I'm out the hood. No one knows where I live. Come to my crib. And that's how I started.
He pulled up. He came to.
He pulled up. He pulled up in a mini burgundy minivan with Smurf and all of them, all the soldiers, L, everybody. They come out, they see the scope. I'm on a dead end. He's like, all right, come to the basement. We work one night. He filled the vibes. He only went out one more time to cut a record, and that was Fuck You with Clark Kent. After that, everything was done in my crib.